Mr. President, this bill, the first annual authorization bill for the new Energy Research and Development Administration, known as ERDA, is an important bill because it shapes the budgetary commitment of the one federal agency charged with developing strategy. Because research and development is critical to national energy independence, the success of ERDA in large part will determine how well we resolve our energy problems. The funds provided in this bill will be directed toward a wide variety of civilian R&D programs, including coal and oil shale, solar and geothermal, conservation and basic research, fusion power and nuclear fission, waste management, and operational safety. Funds also will be directed for certain military programs, including nuclear reactors for naval vessels, weapons technology, and materials security. For fiscal 1976, this bill, as reported, authorizes $5 billion. This is $800 million in budget authority and $500 million in outlays above the amount requested by the administration. How then does this bill stack up against the budget targets set by Congress last June when passing our budget resolution? In the national defense function, this bill authorizes $40 million in additional budget authority, a sum consistent with the congressional budget target. In the general science, space, and technology function, this bill authorizes $44 million in additional budget authority. Because the budget target in this function was identical to the administration's request, this add-on exceeds the target, though by a relatively small amount. In the natural resource, environment, and energy function, this bill adds $560 million in budget authority and $300 million in outlays to the administration's original request for ERDA. Although these are large sums of money, they do not by themselves breach the budgetary target set for this function. This is so because in adopting a congressional budget target for natural resources, environment, and energy, the Congress wisely, in my opinion, allotted an additional $2 billion in budget authority and $3 billion in outlays above the President's request, in recognition that additional monies would be needed, largely for energy programs. The increase authorized by this bill falls within this congressionally approved target. Indeed, if appropriated, the increase would use up a significant portion of the additional funds. I intend to vote for this bill. It represents an energy plan of which, if funded, will start us on the way toward properly utilizing the various energy sources available to us. I wish to note, however, that this bill, as reported, does not incorporate the recent plan for energy policy.